tribe, including the decision to cleanse the mansion.
You mean you're not really the one in charge of the tribe, even though you're clearly in charge of your own dialogue because you disobeyed those subtitles like anything?
Would that I was so wise. No, true leadership of the tribe belongs to the higher mind of the Enlightened One. Although his mind has moved beyond the need for flesh, his consciousness still returns here to guide our people. I merely interpret his wishes. He manifests here, high on a ledge in the great sea cave's well. Perhaps, if you are fortunate, he will choose to share his wisdom with you.
Tell me about your tribe.
We are a family of dreamers, a band of astral explorers, and a church of the mind. In time, we will be free of the horrors of the base physical world. We will play amongst the pure thoughts of the universe.
How do you lead the tribe?
I know it may seem that I am a brave shepherd to my flock, but the truth is far more humble. I am nothing more than the largest fish in our school, as we swim through the astral seas, exploring, learning, and becoming one. But we are not swimming aimlessly. No, we have a beacon. The shining mind speaks to me in my meditations, and guides us always.
Why did you attack the mansion?
We take no pleasure in violence. Our goal was merely to remove the ghoul. His presence is an offense to the Transcendent Master's astral dominion. I cannot claim to understand the exact reasons that the mansion's resident caused such disruption, however. To understand fully, ask the Master.
I can see the Transcendent Master now.
Yes, commune with him, while I see to my tribe. There is much to be done.
You there, Transcendent Master.
So you're the mouse that was scurrying around here? Not much to look at, but at least you're not drooling all over yourself. I can work with that. Now then, perhaps you can be more useful than that simpering spiritualist and his tribe of idiots.
What the hell are you?
What you are interacting with is merely a holographic projection, and a rather clumsy one at that, but it's all I can manage at the moment. As for myself, you gaze upon one of America's greatest minds, preserved through the miracles of science. Much more elegant than shambling on as some rotting corpse for all eternity, don't you agree?
How did you come to lead this tribe?
Jackson believes me to be some kind of god. You'd think that would be good, but his interpretations of my commands leave something to be desired. Regardless, I trust you can be more effective than he has been. I need your help on an important task. There's a troublesome ghoul who lives in Calvert Mansion. I need him destroyed and his jamming device neutralized immediately.
What have you got against the ghoul?
More than you could possibly imagine with your squishy pink mind. But the only pressing matter at the moment is the device in his possession. He has a jammer that limits my projection range to this pathetic cave. Remove that, and I can extend my reach so much further. Killing Desmond would be a nice plus, but I'm sure we can get around to that later.
What do you know about Desmond?
Desmond, that bag of bolts and bile will pay dearly for his trespasses. Were it not for his interference, I would still have a body. Still, its absence has only honed my brilliance, so perhaps I owe it my thanks. An appreciation I'll show in the form of a quick and messy death.
Did you tell the tribals to attack the mansion?
Of course I did, but that moron thought it was one of his adult visions. The real goal was to destroy the ghoul's jamming device. Honestly, those fools aren't worth the meat they're made of. A minion that can't follow directions is no use at all.
I have to go now, because I'm yawning so much and I don't know why.
With you.
Right, this guy doesn't seem the nicest. I don't know why I'd want to, help him extend his reach across Point Lookout. That seems kind of bad. I mean, what's he gonna do once this reach has been extended? Is he just gonna... I don't know. I guess controlling everyone wouldn't make anything much worse, given what the state of Point Lookout is, but... I don't know, I need to learn more about this person before I before I commit to helping them. Pardon me. So, just as Reddit goes to men when they want to learn about women, I shall go to the hologram's enemy when I want to learn about him. It is the only logical thing to do. Well, say logical, I'm going a bit in the wrong direction. But that's the sort of thing that could be sorted out quite easily. Radiation. Okay. I'm gonna run on the assumption that there are no more monsters around. And hell, if Jackson can... I've done it again, haven't I? Oh! Oh, there's an exit here. Well, that's kind of handy. Okay, let's go for that exit. Sorry, I've just wasted a few minutes of everyone's time. Possibly a few more. Aha! Ladders. Okay. Wait. This is right next to his cathedral? At least now I know a simpler way in. Chickadee Duke. Alright, gonna remove that. Actually, screw it. I'm gonna go and have a nappy nap, and then we'll talk to Desmond. It's one of the creepiest places to have a nap, but what are you gonna do? And I'm doing it with a skeleton too, but you know, after a certain amount of time in the wastes, that's just something you get used to. I mean, I guess I could shove the skeleton off the bed, but Liam Neeson never seems so inclined, so, you know, I just let her get on with it. Okay, Desmond, it's time to find out what you know and why you know it. Ow. Or it's time to walk into a pillar. One of the two. Okay. Desmondamondamondi. Hello. Ah. Oh yeah. I remember you resurrected afterwards, and I was happy about it. Okay. Desmond?
I knew it. I knew that little bastard was behind all this. After all these years, he's stuck his head out, and this is my chance to cut it off. Figuratively speaking, of course.
So who is this brainy thing anyway? I don't know what it is about talking to people, but it just really sets me off today.
Him. I should have known. My old rival, so close to his family home. Only he would be so stupid. He was once a man, Professor Calvert. The Calverts owned half of Maryland, back when there was a Maryland to own. Members of the Calvert family were influential all over the world. They practically owned a deed to the U.S. government. In their best days, there were no less than 3 Calvert family senators, 7 members of the House, and 2 governors. They even had a top candidate for president, until that scandal with the dog forced them to drop out of the race. I was particularly proud of that one.
You know this guy? What's going on here?
Calvert is my old rival. Centuries we've played this game. I knew he'd be stupid enough to hide so close to his family home. It's not a matter of hate. It's a matter of destiny. He is my enemy, and I do not suffer any bastard who opposes me to live. I knew he was here, and it is my intent to find him and call down a righteous fucking hammer on his head. Figurative, I mean. His head.
So, now you want me to do something else, right?
Of course I fucking want you to do something else. You don't expect me to trot around this mud hole myself, do you?
Maybe you should watch your tone, old man, and thank God that's the first time I've ever been able to say that in this entire game.
Or what? You think I haven't been shot before? Think that you, over the thousands who have tried, can take me down? You'd best wise the hell up and play along. I'll get what I want, and you'll get rich, and then we can go about our separate goddamn ways.
What do you want me to do?
So, those half-wits are getting messages from the professor, right? So he's off somewhere, broadcasting to him. But without those buggers to do things for him, he can't do much for himself. So, we cut off his ability to talk to him, and he'll need to try harder. Maybe then I can find this squishy little worm and finish him off for good.
What's your plan, old man?
If I know Professor Calvert, and I do, he's using a high-frequency cognitive sign broadcast. I have the perfect device to jam up his little talk box. All you need to do is take it to the highest point on the shore and install it. Easy, right?
The big wheel down by the docks, right?
Right. Attach it to the bottom car, then turn it on and spin the jammer to the top. No fucking problem. I'll watch from here and turn it on. Then we'll see where our little professor is. Now, go!
Guess I'll do that. I have nothing else on at the minute, so... Hi. So it's off to the big wheel. Not the Ferris wheel. The big wheel. I wonder what's going to be dangerous about this, though. There must surely be something dangerous. This is where it turns out the big wheel is where all those weird mutant hillbillies come from. There's just one sitting in every car, and every time the car spins, one of them gets out and is then sort of respawned by the time that the car pulls around again. Oh yeah, really. This is ridiculous. Where is my sword? No need to waste good bullets and condition on a little rat. Alright. Must find the best way to that big wheel. Lovely, lovely Cleethorpes. Tickets, photos. Yes. Pardon me. Funnel cake. I've seen funnel cake before. I don't know what funnel cake is.
It is I, Professor Calvert. Don't bother looking around. I'm in your mind.
Of course you are.
But aren't you Desmond's faithful little employee? Coming to gum up my work, are we? Well, I have a better idea. How about instead of playing his game, you destroy that nasty little device? Deposit it in the nearby trash compactor and we will never have to worry about it again. I assure you that the gratitude of Professor Calvert is worth a great deal more than that of a washed-up old limey.
Well, neither of you have been very nice to me. But Desmond is the only one to mention me getting rich off this, where if you've just mentioned taking over Point Lookout, I have no reason to do anything for either of you, really. It's my own personal gain that I should be concerned about, and, Desmond offers riches. God knows what the consequence is going to be, but... Install the cogwave jammer.
You fool! What have you done? You will pay for this! Pay! No one betrays me. Do you understand? You will suffer this!
Am I no longer in the tribe? Is that what I can infer from this? Of course.
You